Have you ever heard the phrase vanish into thin air? Well, there is actually a place on Earth where that might be true. If you ever cruise in the western North Atlantic Ocean, especially inside the borders connecting Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, you will reach a place with imaginary triangular borders where your compass won't work, the radio will cut out, and your electronics will show wrong readings. When all of this happens, you will know that you have entered the zone, the one called Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, as it is ominously known, is a place where a strange lot of people and vessels have mysteriously disappeared. To this date, 50 ships and 20 airplanes have vanished in this zone without leaving a single trace. The latest in this line of unexplained vanishings happened in May 2021, when a twin-engine plane carrying 4 people flying from Puerto Rico to Florida went off the radar and was never found again. Due to these unexplainable events, this region is also known as the Devil's Triangle. And today we are going to solve this great maritime mystery. Before we start, we would like to welcome you to Infomish. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos. Now let's circle back to our topic. It all started centuries ago with Christopher Columbus. When he was sailing to the New World, he used to log every detail of his journey. So, in one of the entries of his journal, we got to know that once he saw a massive flame plummeting into the sea within the triangle's bounds. At that time, he did not know what it was. But today we do. The world took little notice of the Devil's Triangle until the 20th century, when this dangerous zone began claiming its notorious victims. First, there was the USS Cyclops, which was a Navy cargo ship. In fact, it was one of the largest ships of the US Navy. In 1918, 300 people boarded the USS Cyclops and headed to Baltimore. When it entered the boundaries of the triangle, it never came out. It simply vanished. No distress calls, no debris, as if the ocean had swallowed it whole. Then, in 1872, a ship called Mary Celeste passed this imaginary triangle. There were 10 people on board, and the ship departed from New York for Genoa, Italy. It passed near the Bermuda Triangle, but never reached Italy. The massive ship was later found drifting in the sea. Everything on board was intact except for the crew, who had mysteriously disappeared. The biggest mystery of this Devil's Triangle came in 1945, when 5 Avenger torpedo bombers left the Naval Air Station in Florida and embarked on what should have been a routine training flight. There were 14 men on these 5 aircraft, but none of them returned. What happened after is even more horrific. A rescue plane with its 13-man crew was sent to find the 5 aircraft, but it never came back. It was not very long ago that the Triangle claimed another floating victim. In 2015, a U.S. cargo ship passed the Bermuda Triangle carrying 33 crew members. However, it was met with a fierce hurricane and was never found again. We can go on and the stories won't end. Through the years, these unexplained disappearances have aroused curiosity and fear. What causes these vanishings in the Bermuda Triangle? Is it a mere series of coincidences, or is there an explanation for this unusually high number of incidents? Let's find out. People have many theories to justify the unusual events happening in the Bermuda Triangle. Conspiracy buffs have their own takes. Some say it is a hub for alien abductions. Some say it is a maritime form of Area 51. Some even say that it is the gateway to the lost continent of Atlantis, which opens a portal to other dimensions. But stepping away from these fantastical ideas, we find the most plausible explanations in nature and science. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration claims that everything happening in this imaginary triangle is a natural phenomenon. This area is a hotbed for tropical storms and hurricanes. It is also in the way of the unpredictable Gulf Stream current, which creates sudden, severe weather changes. Even if we agree upon this fact for storms and hurricanes, what about the compasses? What about the fact that electronic guidance systems do not work around here? Well, you see, the Bermuda Triangle is one of 2 places on Earth where true north and magnetic north meet. This rare occurrence messes with the compass readings, and guidance systems stop working here. This explanation also gives us the reason why the horrifying incident of Flight 19 happened back in 1945. Maybe when the aircraft were flying over the triangle, their compasses stopped working. They could not find the right direction, and after circling the triangle again and again trying to find the way out, the aircraft emptied their fuel and plummeted right into the sea. Well, this is the most plausible explanation the Navy came up with. So, now we have an explanation for the hurricanes, also for the storms and the broken devices as well. Now what about the wreckage? Where do they go? Well, the triangle's geography plays a part here. This area has some of the deepest trenches known to man. In some parts, its ocean floor plunges down to 19,000 feet and even 27,500 feet in the Puerto Rico Trench. So when a ship or a plane falls into this part of the ocean, its wrecks drown miles down far beyond our reach, which is why no one ever finds them. Then the most dangerous thing. When you enter the Bermuda Triangle, there is a high possibility that there is a methane gas leak from the ocean floor. Methane bubbles could disrupt the water's density and can cause ships to sink abruptly. This could be the reason why so many ships sank for no reason whatsoever. With all these factors, it is no wonder the Bermuda Triangle is an unpredictable place to travel to. But it certainly does not mean it is haunted by ghosts or circled by aliens. People have heard such stories over and over again and now believe that this area has more disappearances or tragic accidents than other parts of the world. However, this is actually untrue. The World Wildlife Fund found the most dangerous waters on the planet, and they listed their names in their report. And guess what? The Bermuda Triangle isn't one of them. In fact, it is not even mentioned in their report. Even though all the explanations are here for the unusual activities in this area, people still gasp at its name. It is surprising for many to learn that planes frequently fly over the Bermuda Triangle without any issue. It is just that the myths and legends have painted such a daunting picture that it is hard to believe the Bermuda Triangle is just another patch of ocean under a well-traveled sky. But what do you think? Do you believe in the myths and theories, or do you believe in the scientific explanation? Share your views with us in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to hear about more surprising mysteries. We will catch you in the next video. Goodbye.